In the tragic hierarchy of Lookism, Johan Seong is the one-man crew. He is the lone wolf who conquered Gangbook without a teacher, without a team, and without a plan, using only his eyes. He possesses the copy ability, a talent that allows him to execute any move he sees instantly. But if you think mastering Johan's style is just about monkey see, monkey do, you are missing the point. Johan's true power is infinite adaptation. He doesn't just copy, he steals. He takes a technique, strips it of its tradition, and uses it to survive. This is the copy and adaptation guide to fighting like the god dog. The first step is demystifying the copy ability. In the webtoon, it looks like magic. In neuroscience, this is high-level functionality of the mirror neuron system, the science. Most people watch a fight and see the effect, a guy getting punched. Johan watches a fight and sees the cause, the hip rotation, the foot pivot, the weight transfer, the application. To develop kinetic intelligence, you must stop watching the fist. The fist is a distraction. You must watch the kinetic chain. Power starts at the ground. When you study a move, look at the feet first, then the knees, then the hips. If you can replicate the base, the punch will follow automatically. The drill. Watch fight footage in slow motion. Pause it right before a strike lands. Predict where the weight is. Then, try to shadowbox that exact movement immediately. You are training your brain to translate visual data into motor output without the lag of thinking. However, the tragedy of Johan Seong is that his software skills is god tier, but his hardware body is mortal. We saw this when he tried to copy UI Daniel and tore his own muscles. This brings us to the second pillar, the agility base. Johan isn't a tank-like gun. He is a glass cannon. He relies on speed and reflexes to land hits before he gets crushed. The training. You need to build a body that is explosive and twitchy. You need plyometrics and agility drills. The drill. Use an agility ladder. You aren't just tapping your feet. You are training your central nervous system to fire signals rapidly. You need to combine this with reaction ball training. Throw an erratic bouncing ball against a wall and catch it. This sharpens the hand-eye coordination required to intercept attacks in real time. Now we move to the core of his combat philosophy, the infinite technique. Johan has no style. He is a formless blob of violence. He switches from boxing to taekwondo to wrestling in a heartbeat. In Jeet Kune Do, Bruce Lee called this the style of no style. The concept. Do not be loyal to one martial art. If a boxer is beating you, kick his legs, Muay Thai. If a kicker is beating you, take him down, wrestling. The application. You need to practice flow sparring. In this drill, you are forbidden from using the same move twice in a row. You force your brain to access different files in your library instantly. You become unpredictable. You are not a taekwondo fighter. You are a problem solver using taekwondo as a tool. But the ultimate level of Johan's style is the UI copied, the 10 seconds. This is where he pushes his body past its limit to mimic the perfect body of Daniel Park. In real life, this is neuromuscular overdrive. It is physically impossible to sustain for long, but you can train to act with that level of burst power, the limit. You cannot fight at 100% power for 3 minutes. You will gas out. But you can fight at 110% for 10 seconds. The drill. This is a lactic power training. You perform a 10-second burst of maximum intensity on a heavy bag, hitting as hard and fast as humanly possible, and then rest for 5 minutes. You're training your ATP-CP system to dump all its energy in one violent explosion. This is your trump card. You save it for the moment you need to end the fight. Finally, you must adopt a lone wolf mindset. Johan fights with desperation. He isn't fighting for a trophy. He is fighting because he has nowhere else to go. This is conviction. In a fight, the person who is willing to get hurt to win usually beats the person who is trying to look cool. Johan accepts the damage. He trades a broken arm for a knockout kick. To master Johan Seong's style is to become a mirror that reflects your opponent's nightmares. You watch them, you learn them, and then you use their own strength to destroy them. It requires a fast brain, a faster body, and the arrogance to believe that anything they can do, you can do better.